Hey everybody, you're very welcome to this week's garden video. This week I'm just going to do a quick video on autumn lawn feed. I said I'd come back to this later in the year, so it's that time now where you'd be putting on autumn lawn feed. So basically the difference between an autumn lawn feed and a summer lawn feed is the nitrogen content. So your summer lawn feed is going to have a high nitrogen content and autumn is going to have a lower one, because basically nitrogen is what brings on lush green growth. Coming into the winter, you want to sort of start to reduce that and you focus on developing your root zone. So it's the other two elements then, the P and the K, phosphorus and potassium, they're what will develop a healthy strong root zone. It's the healthy strong root zone then that will allow your lawn to deal with, say, the heavy frost, the ice, the wintry conditions basically. And then by developing that root zone, come the spring, your lawn will be healthier and sort of will kickstart earlier, look better earlier in the season. So for that reason, people often ask, will I have some summer left over, will I just throw it on in the autumn? Don't do that. You'd be better to put on no feed really than to do that. If you're putting one on, make sure it's an autumn lawn feed. The one we have here, it's same as most of them now, it's a lawn feed and weed. So it'll do your weeds, feed, and most of them will kill moss as well. This bag here covers about 400 square meters. So basically 400 square meters do nearly any town garden. If you're in a rural setting, you probably might need 2 or 3 depending on, basically 400 square meters is about 0.1 of an acre. That's roughly in and around that, so you might need a few bags. Okay, then suppose the last thing really is when to apply it. So you really want to apply it on a nice dry, calm day. You want it to be calm, not very windy. So if there is a little bit of drift, if it floats out onto paths or whatever, onto driveways, just sweep it off. Don't wash it off, because it's the washing can cause staining. And again, once you apply it, you want rain within about 2 or 3 days. If you don't get rain, you'd be as well to water it in, because if you don't water it in, it could scorch and burn the grass. So that is important. That's something to look out for with it. But a really good product. I think it's something that's really worthwhile doing, and that's about it really. The last thing, how to apply it. You can apply it, some people will try to apply it by hand. It's very, very hard to be accurate. So a broadcast spreader, drop spreader, you can even get little hand spreaders. Any of those are fine. And that's pretty much it. So we'll leave it there. We'll see you next week. Take care. Cheers.